Well, do you ever feel like Sunday night comes and you think, where did the weekend go? Well, it's pretty common. So we're going to take a few minutes right now at this halfway point of this weekend and get some advice on how to take back your weekends and make sure you get in some rest and some fun. Jasna Burza explains how in this Sunday's check-in. Jasna, great to see you again.
It's a pleasure to be here, Susan Elizabeth.
Okay, well, we're in the midst of a weekend right now, and I really want to talk about weekends. We always talk about productivity and stuff, but what about making the most of your weekend and actually having fun?
I think for most of people watching, it's a fair thing to say that we have completely given up on our weekend and given up on the meaning that they have. Very often we think with not having million activities or staying busy makes us not feel important or productive, and yet we've given up on the most treasured gift of the weekend, which really allows us an opportunity to reset and relax. So I think the constant doing takes such a toll on our mental, physical, emotional health. So, I kept thinking, we only have 52 weekends in a year, and I think that we really have to make them count. So I have a few things today that will allow us to do that.
Good, because it's so easy to get caught up in kids' sports, house projects. Tell us how to rearrange our weekends.
Hey, I have few quick tips. Number one, you have to have a theme for the weekend. Every weekend is going to be different, but you have to ask yourself, what do I really need for this weekend? If it's rest, listen to it. If it's sleep, listen to it. If it's connection, use those weekends, that sacred time, to give yourself all of those things that you don't get to get enough of during the week. That's number one. Number two, there's something so beautiful about passive rest. I used to think I'm a recovering workaholic, that daydreaming, drinking coffee, and looking out the window was an utter waste of my time. And today I relish in it because 10 minutes of just doing that, of daydreaming, thinking about absolutely nothing, recharges us in ways that we cannot even imagine.
Oh, that's such a good point. And reorganizing the needs that we have. How do we do that?
Absolutely. So we have all the things that we have to get done, and very often things that don't get done during the week have to get done during the weekend. And I say, reclaim your weekends. Reorganize your day during the week that you can really give yourself a day of rest, if not two, that you can free up your weekends and for yourself and prioritize self-care, family time, whatever it is that your soul needs the most at that time.
Because it's so easy to get to the end of the weekend and think, I'm exhausted.
Yes, indeed, and that's precisely why we need to recharge. So, and a few additional rules will be focus on fun, right? The week can be so heavy, things to do, people to please, etc., etc. So maybe give yourself a little rest and also a little bit of fun. And bonus, really consider giving up your phone altogether.
Wow, for the weekend.
For the weekend, what a concept, right?
Yeah.
What a thought. Imagine if we just did that for just one weekend, it would completely change things. And, if you can't just do that, maybe put it on an airplane and make sure you go outside for at least an hour a day every single weekend.
Being outside, it really does something for us, doesn't it?
It really does. It feeds our soul. We don't get to do it as much, especially after the winters in Minnesota, and it feeds the soul. The studies show that just after 20 minutes in nature, all of the stress hormones in our body lower, and the hormones balance, and it just gives us this incredible sense of well-being. So I say, reclaim your weekends, give yourself precisely what you need, focus on fun, and just give yourself a break.
I love it. I think we should get out of here and go have some fun.
That's it.
Thank you, Jasna.